Emerging from the Foreign Office, the Prime Minister, followed by the Leader of the Opposition and other representatives of the political parties from the House of Commons, representatives also from the House of Lords. Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition marching together, now taking their places side by side.
Liz Saville-Roberts from Plaid Cymru is representing both the Scottish National Party and her own party today. They alternate. Since 2001, the two national parties of Scotland and Wales take it in turns for their parliamentary leaders to lay a wreath.
We can just see the gathering, yes, of former Prime Ministers.
Tony Blair, Gordon Brown,
David Cameron,
Lord Cameron.
Kemi Badenoch. Another convention introduced in 2024, Michael. Gavin Robinson from the DUP will be laying a wreath. Usually it's a privilege reserved to those who have got 6 or more seats in the House of Commons, but things were changed last year.
There's a protocol since 1984 that only leaders of political parties with 6 or more MPs lay a wreath. But they made an exception to that so that all constituent parts of the United Kingdom could be represented, even if a party had fewer than 6 MPs.
We can just see Boris Johnson then standing behind Ed Davey, the leader of the Liberal Democrats. Yvette Cooper and Shabana Mahmood are there in their capacity as Foreign Secretary and Home Secretary because they are representing the intelligence services.
And very important to commemorate the service of our intelligence services. We think of those amazing stories of bravery during the Second World War, but equally in all the other conflicts in which Britain has been involved with the Commonwealth.
We're about 90 seconds away from seeing members of the royal family appear as part of today's commemorations at the Cenotaph. The sun is shining. As is ever the case, this has been meticulously planned with everybody in their rightful place at the rightful time. I mean, one looks at these events, Michael, and they make it look easy. The mind boggles as to the coordination and logistics involved in staging something so impressive and so poignant.
It is a thing of beauty. It is a very important ceremony, very important moment for the nation. And thank goodness it is still done with perfection.
Mr. Speaker, Sir Lindsay Hoyle and the Lord Speaker, Lord McFall, are representing all of the parliamentarians in their respective houses. Lord McFall, I think, is 81 and he's stepping down from his role next year. And Mr. Speaker is going strong in the House of Commons. They are representing everyone in both of their houses. There are also several members of the Cabinet in the rows behind. Not every Cabinet minister is invited to attend, but many are. And even though they won't all lay wreaths, there's strong government representation always at this Remembrance Sunday service.
It's probably best to point out the royals that we will not see in the wreath laying because they will be on the balcony looking at the events from above. That's Queen Camilla, Kate, the Princess of Wales, Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh, the Duke of Kent and the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester will be watching from the balcony.
Majesty the Queen, Her Royal Highness the Princess of Wales, view the event from the balcony.
And there is His Majesty the King, accompanied by his eldest son, the Prince of Wales, as they take their positions to prepare for the 2-minute silence, which is starting in just under a minute's time.
And His Majesty is wearing the uniform of a Field Marshal in the British Army. I think last year he was wearing the uniform of an Admiral of the Fleet.
We are now going to await Big Ben striking, and we will have the 2-minute silence commenced by the firing of a gun from the Horse Guards parade by the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery in just a moment. That last post sounded by the buglers of the Royal Marines and His Majesty the King there laying a wreath. Queen Camilla is in the balcony. Her wreath is going to be laid now by Ollie Plunkett, who is her equerry.
His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales.
Next to lay a wreath is His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Edward. And he will be taking the salute later on behalf of his brother. Now laying a wreath on behalf of Princess Anne is Lieutenant Colonel Catherine Skinner. Princess Anne is currently on a tour of Australia. And this is the equerry to the Duke of Kent, the oldest member of the royal family. He's called Captain Peter Myburgh.
The Duke of Kent, of course, was 21 years in the Royal Scots Greys.
As Michael said earlier, a change of scene is announced by the playing of Funeral March No. 1 in B-flat minor by Beethoven. And this is the moment when the representatives of the political parties lay their wreaths at the Cenotaph, beginning with the Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer. He'll be followed by the Leader of the Opposition, Amy Badenoch.
This time last year, when Kemi Badenoch laid the wreath at the Cenotaph on behalf of the loyal opposition, it was one of her first duties. She'd just been appointed leader of the Conservative Party, so it was one of her first duties after that date.
Next to lay a wreath is the Right Honourable Sir Ed Davey, the leader of the Liberal Democrats.